Hello everyone and welcome back to Greenit. Last time our Coca Barn was making 68k a day, but I wasn't satisfied. So I tore it down, rebuilt everything, and this is the new setup. It's pretty much the same, but with a few tweaks to make it even better, and we'll get in around 103k a day. Alright, for this build we'll need 24 pots, 24 racks and 24 lights. You can choose yourself which one you want. I just went for the most expensive one. Then we'll need 8 drying racks, 3 trash cans, 10 lockers for all the employees, 16 storage racks, 2 cauldrons and 2 lab ovens, 8 mixers, a packaging station and a brick press. And that's all the equipment that you'll need for this build. So let's start. And this build is for the employees of 3 chemists, 4 botanists, 2 handlers and 1 cleaner. The difference between the builds is actually having 1 less chemist and 1 more botanist. I now got 2 vents outside here, and that's where I got all the items stacked up in. And I've got a whole layout for you all, so you can just pause the video here and you can copy it if you want. Alright, so let's just start with the first things first. Gonna put down suspension racks from the start almost to the end. So we're going with 4 walls here. And after that we're just gonna fully equip them with AirPods. And the reason I'm doing this new video, the new version, is that actually a lot of you asked to be more specific and give it all a little bit more time for you all to copy it. So I'm gonna do my best in this video to give you all enough time to copy my build and make everything as perfect as can be. And then we're gonna go on this side, and the pots is also just a little bit different from the last build. Gonna put 3 right here, fully equipped. We're just gonna leave 1 tile empty there. Then next to that, gonna make 2 more full walls. Fully equip them with plastic pots and lights as well. And then we got just 1 more in reserve. Then I'm gonna show you that in just a second. First we're gonna put down 2 drying racks on this end. Then we got a trash can, which we're not gonna put there, but just to show you, we're gonna put another suspension rack there with an AirPod and a light. We got a trash can over here. We're gonna take that one out, just so we know that we have enough room here to walk. Can actually put trash can on the other side. And after that, 4 more drying racks, then another trash can. That way, just like last time, the trash can should have cover over everything here. And then we end up with 2 more drying racks. And that will be everything for the pots and the drying racks. And then we're gonna just continue with the next corner. And in the next corner, we're actually gonna put all the lockers. In the last build, we've put most of the lockers upstairs. And I don't want to do that this time. So we're just gonna put all of them right here. And we got 2 more, which we are gonna put over here, because I didn't know where else to put it. That looks pretty solid, right? So we got all the pots and planters and lockers on the left side. We completely filled that up. Gonna continue on the right side. Gonna put 2 cauldrons in the back and put the lab ovens in front of there, with just a little bit of room to spare, just against these poles, just like so. And then we're gonna need to put down another trash can for the cauldrons, which you're gonna put like that. It's gonna be a little bit out of the way, or you could put them on the other side. I guess that will be a little bit more out of the way. So they're gonna grow everything there, put in the drying stations, and then from the drying station into the cauldrons, into the lab ovens. We're gonna put down 1 storage rack here where the cocoa will go, and after that we are going to make the mixing over here. I already put down all the signs. I'm not gonna get all of them out because I'm gonna put them on the exact same spot, or almost at least. Mustn't forget to put down storage racks for the botanists themselves. So we're gonna put down 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the botanist, and then 1 for ourselves. So I guess we'll take this one just to put in some of our own extra stuff or garbage that we just want to put somewhere in the barn. At least it looks clean, right? Alright, moving up, we got an 8 mix, which we're gonna put down here. And I've tested this out quite a few hours. We're just gonna put down storage racks from front to back. Gonna leave that empty, and then on the other side we'll put down 3 of them, and then 1 more on this side, 1 more on that side. Okay, that should be enough. For the mixers, first mixer we're gonna put in the middle of this one. Second one will drop just a little bit in front of the pole. I'll do that same on the next one. And I'm gonna put one in the middle. The next two we're gonna put on the end. And then on the other side we're just basically gonna mirror it. This one we can put in front. And that is how it should look. So we got the Coca in there. And the storage for the first mix, storage for the second, the third, fourth, the fifth. It's gonna be like that. Sixth, seventh, and the eighth. So I guess I really do have to move this science after all. I got another storage rack down here. It's also gonna be an extra one. We're gonna put down a packaging station and a brick press. So you can just at any moment choose which one you wanna package. And I'm going for the brick press. So that's everything in here. We're just gonna look upstairs for a second. This is how my upstairs looks. It's not too special, but basically we don't really need this space for anything. So we just can personalize it, make your own bedroom, whatever you want. This is how it looks for me. Then we're gonna go for the routing. We're gonna select all of the pots. I'm gonna manage that, take the coca seeds, and then for the destination we'll do something else. Because we got 24 pots and 8 drying racks, every 3 pots will need to go to 1 drying rack. So I just took the first 3 pots that are nearby, went for the first drying rack, and we'll take the next 3 pots for the second drying rack. I'll just pick 3 pots for the next drying rack. Let's see, I'll take the third one here, because we gotta need to go for the other one on the other side as well. I'll take the last 3 for this one. I'll take 3 again for the second to last one. Then we should have 6 more. So we use that one and this one. So I'm gonna go for the one next to the trash can and the one that are in the front. Gonna use the second one here. Oh, I think our delivery came in. Sorry guys. So the first drying rack you got here will take the 3 pots to the other side. The second one will take the 3 to this side. Third will take 3 from the other side again. The fourth from this side. The last 2 drying racks on the end will take the 6 pots on the end of the whole row. And then the start will take the ones that are near to the start. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna select the first 2, and I guess we're gonna skip 2 and then take another 2. Gonna make the quality heavenly, and I'll take the 4 drying racks to the other side, put them in the cauldron that is the closest, and now we're gonna take the other drying racks which are still on the other quality. Gonna change the quality to heavenly as well, pick the destination, put them in the farthest cauldron. So we got 24 plants into 8 drying racks, and the 8 drying racks go in just 2 cauldrons, and both cauldrons are gonna go into the next lab oven just next to it. Both lab ovens are gonna go in the storage rack, and we'll let the handler put the coca into the mixer. And now just for all the mixers, we're just gonna go from one to the next. Gonna make a threshold to 10 and just gonna go all around. Last one should put everything either in the packaging station or the brick press. We're gonna go with the brick press. So that's basically the whole layout. And now that we've done that, the next thing is for our employees to know what they will need to do. First, we're gonna start off with our first botanist. Giving them a locker will be easy. We'll just pick out any locker that you want. For the supplies, we're just gonna go with the first one. And then we're gonna select the first 6 pots that we'll see, and we're gonna select the first drying racks that we'll see. So that's the first one done. Gonna go for the second botanist, a locker, the second supplies. I'll take 3 on that side. I guess we'll take 4 on this side. I'm gonna take 2 on the other side, and then first 2 drying racks in this row. That's the second botanist. Third botanist. Another locker. Third drying rack. Take the 3 next ones. Take 3 on the other side as well. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 of them. Then we'll take the middle 2 drying racks. So that's the third botanist done. Now for the last botanist, we got Ronald Hernandez. We'll take the last supplies. We're gonna assign the last pots that we can. It's gonna be the last 3 on this side and the last 3 on that side. Alright, and the last 2 drying racks as well. So that's everything covered for the botanists, which we will actually already pay, just like we did last time, because it's gonna take some time for them to grow all the plants. We're just gonna go to bed so that they will get to work. Alright, so there the botanists go. They are ready to get to work. And they already go to their designated supply rack and to their designated pots. So we will just let them work for a while, and I guess the next one should be the cleaner, considering they already make some mess. Caroline is still our cleaner. I'm gonna give her the next locker, and then of course all the trash cans that we got around here. There we go. So we got 2 trash cans for the botanists, and then we got 1 trash can over here, and that should cover everything. Also pay her, so she will clean the trash of all the botanists that are already at work. There she goes. And now we're gonna start with the chemists locker. And what we want to do here, because we don't want to have one chemist do all of this, it's going to be annoying, because if we got 2 cauldrons filled up, they will not start at the same time. So 1 chemist, we're going to give a cauldron and a lap oven. Gonna give her the last mix and the 4th one. And we'll go with the next chemist, Edward. Also gonna give him a locker just next to it. Gonna give him the other cauldron and lap oven. Gonna give him the 7th mix and the 3rd mix. And now we got just 1 more chemist, which is gonna be this one, Daniel Goodman. I'll give him a locker back here. And he's gonna do the first mixes. Gonna be the 5th one and the 6th one. The reason why I'm doing this is I don't want the ones working on the cauldron lap oven to need to do the first mixes, because once they are done here, they're gonna be going into there, and if they're doing both, then they just have to wait on their shelves, I guess. And now for the last employees, we'll need to take these guys, which look like twin brothers. Take Steve Obama, give him a locker, one of the last lockers. I'm gonna give him some roots. Just gonna give him all the first roots. Gonna start with the coca storage rack to the first mix, and then the motor oil to the first mix. I'll take the 2nd mix in there. It's gonna take the 3rd mix in there, and the 4th mix. And then we're gonna give him a station. He's gonna get the packaging station. Then we're gonna go for the last handler, which is David Turner. Also gonna give him a locker in the back. Just gonna give him the next roots. Gonna give him the 5th mix. Horse salmon into this one in the back. Gonna take the batteries to that one. And the last mix, the mega beans, into the last mixer here. And then we still have 1 more room, which is gonna be taking the jars into the packaging station. And then we're gonna give him the brick station, the packaging station. And that should cover all the handlers as well. Now we'll just let the botanists do their work, and we'll come back in just a little bit once they have finished some of the plants into the drying racks. So I'll see you then. They are almost ready to harvest. Already the 2nd seeds are in. We got a few leaves on the drying racks, and I guess there are a few already done, meaning they will bring the dried leaves to the cauldrons anytime soon. And with that, the first leaves are in the cauldrons. meaning it's time to pay the chemists. And now the process has really begun. They're ready to work again. Army of employees. At this point we can just pay everyone in here, because we actually have some coca to mix. We're already at the third mix here, so just gonna go ahead and do that while they cook some more up here. So if you missed in the last barn episode, I'm gonna tell you my special mix. It's an 8 mix, and we start out with motor oil, then cook, then paracetamol, then gasoline, then cook again, then horse salmon, batteries, and at last mega beans. So that's our 8 mix, and we'll get you a product that I called the Green Groove Special, and it has Foggy, Tropic Thunder, Long Face, Psychoplean, Bright-Eyed, Glowing, Anti-Gravity and Zombifying. Now that whole product will get you at least 735. I'm asking 750, but at this point I easily get around 900 or 1000 for it each time. With all of them working and cooking around here, we get a lot of products, and your storage will look like this in no time. So that was the build for this video. We went from 68k to 103k a day. We did it. The ultimate Coca Barn is finally complete, but the cartel is growing and we'll need more than just one setup to keep it up. So we'll focus on the next setup in the docks. So I hope I'll see you there. Bye bye.